This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, as we look across the area tonight, you're going to see calm conditions, not much going on as we head through the evening hours and into the early overnight hours. But by tomorrow morning, those winds are going to be back with us, unfortunately, dealing with another windy day tomorrow. And there's going to be some flurries around as well. The good news is it won't be as cold tonight, but again, those flurry and windy conditions will be around tomorrow. Friday and Saturday look downright mild. We're going to have some very nice temperatures here across the region, and thankfully there's no major storm systems coming our way. Yesterday we hit 40 after a morning low of 16. That's about where we should be for this time of year, and just about where we should be for precip for the month. But we're running a pretty good deficit for the year, almost a third actually of what we should be, almost 6/10, and we're just over 2/10 for this time of year. So it has certainly been a dry 2020 so far. It's also been quite mild, and it doesn't look like much is going to change in that department. As we take a look at our 90-day outlook here, start to see what things look like for March, April, May. A good swath of the south with a good chance of above normal temperatures. Those kind of clip just our area, but maybe a good chance of some above normal precip as well, at least a slight chance of above normal precip. Probably what that'll average out to is March, April, May for us will come in pretty close to normal for both temps and precip as we average that 90-day time frame out. Now, above normal temps doesn't mean it's going to stay warm every day. There'll certainly be some storm systems through here, and at least some indications are that March could be active again here across the high plains. Temperatures right now in the 20s and 30s for most of us. 23 up in Watertown. That's some of the colder air off to our northeast, and also in the high country. 13 at Craig. Maybe we want to hit the slopes over there. We're in the upper 30s for most of our region right now. 38 in Mullen, 37 in Oshkosh, just 27 though in both Cheyenne and Lusk. And winds have been up all day. It just doesn't feel that warm when we have those cold northerly and even today southerly winds. Still make temps feel a little cooler out there. We're still in that 10 to 15 mile an hour range for most of us, and that's dropping wind chills into the teens and 20s. So it is certainly a chilly night out there tonight, and one that you're going to want to definitely wear a coat if you're heading out to dinner tonight. Speaking of a coat, probably won't when you get on the bus in the morning, although you won't need the gloves and mittens maybe as much as you did this morning. Partly cloudy skies and temps in the upper 20s when you head off to school and get you home in the low 30s. So a little bit cooler than normal for this time of year tomorrow. It's going to be a cooler day, and unfortunately it's going to be windy as well. Futurecast doesn't show a lot tonight. We're going to keep all the snow off to our northwest. We'll have a push of clouds through here. It'll average out to be partly cloudy overnight, and temperatures going to fall down into the 20s overnight for lows for pretty much all of the region. Now as we look at tomorrow, we're going to be dealing with cloudy skies as we go through the day, increasing clouds, increasing winds, and Futurecast is pushing a band of snow. Looks kind of ominous. I don't think we're going to see a lot out of it. Maybe a dusting in some areas. Most of us won't even get a dusting of snow. And clouds are going to hang around as we go into early Thursday before they start to decrease. And you're going to like Friday's forecast if you don't like tomorrow's. Upper 20s in the northern portions of our region, mid to upper 30s in the southeast, and somewhere in between wherever you're at is certainly going to be cold tomorrow as well, as winds are going to be on top of that at 20 to 30 miles an hour. A little bit of light snow accumulation possible, mainly in the Pine Ridge area. Otherwise, we're going to be dealing with just a dusting at most for most of our area. So as we look at the forecast tonight, partly cloudy, not as cold. We're not going to see those single digits above and below zero like we saw this morning. Mid-20s for lows. For tomorrow, off and on flurries and snow showers throughout the day, especially in the afternoon, and it's going to turn windy. Increasing clouds and winds throughout the day. 20 to 30, could see some gusts, maybe approaching 40 at times. 37 your high for tomorrow. And I told you were going to like Friday. We've got to get through Thursday first to be in the mid-30s again. Mild conditions come in for Friday. We'll see another frontal system come through late Friday into Saturday. Should be dry, only knock our temperature down about 10 degrees. We'll warm right back up into the mid and upper 50s on Sunday. And then President's Day into Tuesday, we look windier and cooler again with temps back into the low 40s. But you'll notice, other than some flurries tomorrow, we don't have much chance of precip here across the region over the next 7 days.